First of all, who's not excited about this new life simulation? Set to launch early access in September of this year, lifebyyou finally gives Sims fans what they've always wanted, opening new doors for creators and giving us the freedom we have all wanted and needed for a very long time. Of course, lifebyyou is a talk of the town for simmers around the globe with huge anticipation, especially when they keep giving us some pretty exciting sneak peeks on how driving and managing households are going to work. But in my video, I really wanted to look more at how Rod Humble designed this game in the way where players could freely tell their stories with minimum friction. As you most likely already know by now, Rod Humble is best known for his work on Sims 2 and 3. He left EA to work on Second Life in 2010, in which he was CEO until 2014. And about 4 years after he left Linden Labs, he then joined forces with Paradox in 2019 to lead in the development of lifebyyou. With a very ambitious and clear goal in mind. He says our aim with Paradox Tectonic is to create open, fun, beautiful games which respect the player's intelligence and enables their creativity, freedom, emotion, and sharing. So what does that mean exactly for creators and modders alike? Well, first off, looking at its extensive dialogue tools, how creators can articulate their own conversations and create much more emerging and unique storylines. Humble says, that was why real language was added to the conversation, which let us articulate quite advanced metaphysical concepts that enable you to tell much more interesting stories. So I think for storytellers especially, this is quite exciting. Being able to insert your own dialogue as a storyteller, that's a feature that is so incredible and I actually never thought would be possible. So the extensive dialogue tools are, needless to say, a real game changer. Taking a look at modding, Humble says everything is entirely edible. No cheat code required. lifebyyou has been designed to be the most moddable open life simulator. So open, in fact, that it raises the inevitable question about bugs, in which Humble replies, one of our designers calls it designing by chance. The trick is actually designing robust systems rather than trying to think of every combination of what could happen. When you get down a path of saying no to things versus saying yes, you go wrong. Because the power of these games is that you want the unexpected. So it's okay if something happens that breaks the game. As you've seen, it's very easily salvageable. If somebody's managed to wall themselves into a house, just pick them up and pull them out. So in my mind, this makes perfect sense. The more the players have control, the easier it will be to sort it out themselves. So mods will be accessible within the game. They are the same tools that developers use and will also be a part of early access launch. Humble says, the Others tab houses the majority of the game's mod editors, including quests, skills, items, shops, recipes, and cooking editors. He goes on to explain that if you want to make hundreds and hundreds of lipstick swatches, you can do that, including articles of clothing, every article of hair, eyebrow colors, everything, which is pretty powerful in terms of creativity. So basically, this is a dream come true for us creators. And if that's not exciting enough, take a look at some of these other features. In this shorts video that they just released, Rocio explains how you can actually change the length of your character's arms and torso. She also says that they will be covering more on character customization in future videos, in which I am thoroughly excited to see what other character customizations they are going to include. Also, no login, single player, which Humble says makes the game more secure. Also makes the game 100% yours. That's an interesting concept, isn't it? So while you're reveling in your imagination of how far you can take your creativity with the freedom that this next level life simulation gives us, remember, it only gets better from here. Thanks to Mr. Humble, whom couldn't say it better. It's a privilege to be reunited with so many world-class colleagues from so many AAA projects. And the team and I are delighted to join Paradox and be part of the driving company's next cycle of growth. Our shared values of quality and putting the customer first made Paradox the perfect fit for us. And on that note, keep dreaming, keep believing. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys.